My name is Carson, and this is my second year in the group.
I am Stephen Hall. This is my fourth and last year in Rhythm and Ruse.
I am Jeff Boggs, the director of Rhythm and Ruse. 5 now.
Wow, that's crazy.
It is.
I heard about Rhythm and Ruse through, I think it's called, what is it, like Rufest? I saw the Ruse there, and I thought like an a cappella group. That's never something interesting. Like I've never thought to do that before. I had a feeling that I would love it. Like I was like, I'd probably like that. So I decided to give it a shot, and fell in love with it immediately.
I had known Sarah Schwartzer, and she was kind of talking about how the group needed a beatboxer. I just kind of felt like I needed something different. And so once I heard about, Rhythm and Ruse from Sarah, I was like, oh yeah, that sounds something interesting. And plus, like, that past year I had been listening to a bunch of Pentatonics, so I was like, yeah, this sounds something really cool. And
After finishing high school, I just wanted to be in as many music things as I could. I went to the open rehearsal and I was like, yep, this is it. This is what I want to be a part of.
it was probably like the retreat. I think once when we all had the chance to like really get to know each other, like that was definitely when I felt like this was, the right place for me to be in, at this time in my life.
I came into college with a lot of insecurities, but I was determined to fix them. I wasn't happy with the way I looked physically, and I wasn't happy with the way that I perceived myself. I perceived myself very poorly, and I thought I had to learn to love myself. And then with Rhythm and Ruse, I was completely free to be who I was, and therefore the people who liked me, and I could tell that they liked me, I could be sure that they liked me for who I was.
Just knowing me in general, like I'm very slow to warming up to people, struggling with the fact that I'm more of a shy introvert. So, and just like I kind of have somewhat of a hard time like forming relationships and friendships with people, coming to terms with that and just really just being comfortable in my own skin. And I think just being around you guys and just a lot of people who just, like to have fun, we just enjoy performing and singing together.
I was really goofy my first couple years. I wanted to be in an officer position all 5 years I was here. That led me to running for director, and I don't necessarily think that I changed. I just kind of held things back a little bit, but I knew it was time for me to step up. I want to keep this going because it's something I really care about, and I want to be that guy.
You've beatboxed a lot of songs for Rhythm and Ruse.
Yeah.
Do you have like a number in your head of how many you've done?
Well, I haven't counted. I'd have to like go back. Like I've got my binder just loaded with a lot of our songs, so I'm gonna have to
Yeah.
take a look.
We went to Pittsburgh, actually, which is where I'm from. I almost died on the way back home. It was freezing rain, or sleet, sort of, and we slid a little bit. A huge semi-truck was coming in the left lane. He was going faster than we were, and then he slid, and then he tipped over. I just saw it coming down on me
Oh my God.
for a second, and then I don't know what happened. Didn't land on me, but
That's crazy.
It was at retreat. We were doing the thing where we stand with our backs turned to each other, and then some people go in the center and they tap you. They started to say tap someone you think is a leader, and then it was tap someone who you think is smart, who you think is confident, in all these great qualities. And I was getting taps. For people who aren't my family, I've never felt so much love. It's one of the most powerful moments of emotion I've ever experienced in my life. I am going to begin a music career. I'm going to try to make a name for myself in music, and I know that I can do it. I'm not scared at all. I've had my mind set on it since I was about 12, but it just took me a while to realize it. And I was like, why am I wasting my time doing anything else but this? I'm going to die someday.
I'm a computer science major, and I'll be kind of leaving the group so I can kind of focus more on my studies.
I'm a data analyst intern right now at a company called Marshberry in Beechwood, and I'm going to be starting there full time. That's what the future holds for me.
Never take rehearsal for granted. The time that you have is fleeting. Tonight was my last full actual like rehearsal, and it didn't hit me until the end. And never take your time with these people for granted, because it will end someday.
For anyone who wants to VP for the group, just go for it. Like, always be up for the challenge, you know, get creative. For me, my sort of creative philosophy is just to kind of throw yourself into the fire. It's doing things in the moment. You're only gonna have so long to be in this group, so just enjoy it while it lasts, have fun, perform well, perform your best, leave it all out there, no regrets.
The main thing that I would say to current Rhythm and Ruse members or future members would be that you're gonna get out of Rhythm and Ruse what you put into it. As soon as I joined Rhythm and Ruse, I just fell in love immediately, and I knew I wanted to do as much as I could for this group. And in return, I got everything I've ever wanted. This is the hardest part.
Yeah. It's time to say goodbye.
Yep. I don't think I can do it right now. Okay. Almost ready.
Goodbye. I love you all.
Goodbye, everyone. I'm gonna miss you all.
Bye, Ruse. I always love you guys.